Welcome to As a Matter of Faith, brought to you by Altered States, an online ministry dedicated to beginning each day with the good news of the gospel. I am your host, Preacher Bob. In 2015, archaeologists discovered something very old and very significant. It was a rectangular wooden shield reinforced with straps. The experts were able to date the shield to several hundred years before the birth of Christ. Now, you may not think that an old wooden shield is all that significant a find. Perhaps you'd like to see a discovery more akin to that of the Ark of the Covenant or maybe the Holy Grail. But I can tell you, if you were a warrior in the ancient world, the significance of a really good shield was profound. In a world full of sharp and pointy things flying at you through the air or sharp-edged pieces of metal poking at you in order to kill or maim, there really wasn't anything a soldier treasured more than a good, reliable shield. The warrior took care of his shield. He repaired it. He maintained it. And in return, it was his mobile personal refuge from harm. This last year has been a time of unparalleled chaos. All the shutdowns, all the isolation, then we had the civil unrest last summer that rocked the country. Now we have all the mindless violence in both action and rhetoric that's been unleashed on just about every level in our society. This might be a moment in your life where you feel as though there are an awful lot of sharp and pointy things coming at you from every direction. Some of those things might be work-related. Home, family, finances might be the source of others. You may have gotten some bad news from the doctor, or maybe you're just frightened about what the future holds. However, that's not a new feeling. You see, everything in this universe has consequences, and when we sever our relationship with God, whether that be on a personal or a collective level, these are the very natural experiences of our sinful brokenness. That means that there are going to be times that we feel as though we're in some kind of chaotic and noisy battle. But God saw this. God saw us. He saw the madness, the brokenness, the frantic despair, and so He sent us His Son. On our behalf, Jesus fought that perfect fight against every sinful temptation. In our place, Jesus gave His life for every sinful failure, and then He rose from the dead and ascended into heaven as a promise of what lies ahead for us. Because Christ fought the battle for us, because He won the victory over sin and death, we now stand forgiven through our faith in Him. In the midst of the most horrific battle or the most encompassing chaos, He surrounds us with His presence. He guides all things for our good. As a matter of faith, remember that as you encounter the battles of life, you have a shield, you have a personal refuge, you have a protector, and His name is Jesus the Christ.